Hey, big donkey.
Come on, big donk. Big donk.
What?
Why you being so gay?
About what?
Hanging up, being a faggot, saying you're pissed off.
Pissed off about what?
I mean, you said you're not feeling very well or something. I'm big donkey.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good today, big donkey. I'm pretty depressed today, big donkey.
Come on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got that same way when I was sitting sat in my house, not doing nothing, growing weed, selling it for years, man. Then I got a slob, and I do it a little bit more active and shit. Really, it kind of helps me out. Gotta have a job where you gotta be using your brain so you don't really think a bunch of stupid shit all day. Oh, the one guy, oh my god, the one guy at work was having a goddamn threw a fit like a goddamn teenage girl. The fucker's 50 years old, been working there for 100 years. The fucker threw a fit today. I felt like fucking hitting the fucker. Just whining and bitching all about everything. I was like, come on, man. And I was like, I can't listen to this shit anymore. But I'm so pissed off. I gotta say it, man. I'm pissed off. Like, I know, I get it. He sucks. All because he had to fucking, started off the boss texting that he was gonna be, washing bed sheets tomorrow at the laundromat. And he threw a fucking fit. He's like, I've been working here for 20 years and I gotta fucking do the laundry around here. Man. I was like, yeah, it sucks. I was like, I'll be on a fucking clean carpet tomorrow. I was like, I'll fucking clean the laundry. I don't give a fuck. He's like, no, I'm sick of this shit. He's like, I'm fucking sick of this. He goes, I might just quit right now. I was like, oh, he's like, give me a fucking break, man. You ain't quitting shit. Just shut the fuck up. Do your fucking shit. That's what I wanted to say to him, but I held back on it, Big D. It's like cleaning fucking bed sheets. I was like, Christ, sounds like goddamn one of the best jobs I ever fucking had.
Oh man.
you, I know. You're always doing shit by yourself. No one ever wants to work with the fucker. There was a fucking fit like that.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do this winter, man.
Yeah, you can't be cooped up in there all winter, man. It ain't gonna be good for you.
I gotta get a roommate here or something. I can't sit here by myself every day like this.
Oh, I've been doing it for 10 years, man.
Yeah, it ain't right though, man. It ain't right.
God's testing you, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, you're wasting your life up there, man.
God's testing you. He wants to see if you can make it on your, be alone, Putting me through the same test, Big D.
Yeah, you're too young. You're a little too young yet, so you don't really. You're not quite as smart as me, so you don't really, comprehend it.
Yeah, I know, Big D. I'm not as smart, Big D. Not as smart, man.
Well, the thing is, the seasons are gonna, nothing's gonna change. The seasons are just gonna keep going by, and you're just gonna keep getting older and older until you are gonna eventually die.
Yeah.
And nothing's gonna change in your life. You're never gonna get a wife or nothing. Nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna get better for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you can hope for is that it does,
But it ain't going to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to.
I wouldn't go that far, man. Anything can happen.
It's gonna be the same thing for you for the next however many years. It's like, are you content? Are you happy with that? Is that how your one life is? Is that how you want to live your one life?
Anything can happen, man.
Yeah, that's what I realized, man. I can't just sit here and this is my one life. I can't just sit here every fucking day and smoke and shit.
You gotta start taking dabs, man. It helps. Helps ease the pain.
Yeah, your life ain't going nowhere either, man. I'll be talking to you in 20 years. You'll be working at Ski Brouillard, I guarantee it. I can't believe that you just feel content sitting up there like that all the time. I'd be really gloomy if I were you.
That's what I feel about the people that are stuck down in the city. There's a lot of people down there, but you talk to any of them?
Wow, Oh, you ain't got nobody to talk to up there. If I would quit taking your calls and talking to you and shit, your life would be a lot worse.
There's no one to talk to down there either, man. You got 100 million neighbors around you. You don't talk to a single one of them. Same bullshit anywhere you go, man. Might as well live in the fucking mountains. I don't know. I think we got two different kind of mindsets, Big D. You like having a lot of people around. I actually despise it.
Yeah, you're just younger yet.
Everyone, all they got is stupid shit all day long. I mean, you find a couple cool people out there. You know, there's a couple cool people at my work. You're pretty cool, but everyone else has got a lot of stupid shit to say that doesn't even really matter. Or even I even care to hear. I hear their bullshit.
Yeah, I guess I'm just too smart and too cool and, you know, charismatic and shit to be able to just sit here and let all that go to waste, I guess.
Let what go to waste?
My cool personality and just as cool as and charming and, you know, smart as I am. Just to sit here in this house every day like this just ain't right.
Why would you think you should be doing with it? Like president or something shit?
Yeah, I mean, I just sit here, you know, I'm in a depression. It's like,
What
I
do you
don't
think
know.
you should be doing with it, man?
I mean, I could be up exercising. I could have a nice fit body. I could have a nice, beautiful woman, a family. I mean,
Sure.
nice car.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's what I want to do. That's what I want to have in my life. But, you know, I only live one life.
But you wouldn't want to put in all that work in behind all that. I know that.
Yeah, you're all, you know, it's like that's how you want to live your one life, just sitting up there by yourself, never having sex with girls or nothing, you know? Because that's what's going on. You know, and that's what's the
I've been on there for the last 100 years, man. It wasn't very fun. Wasn't fun to me. Wasn't very fun.
and that's what the depressing part is. It's like, you know, you're sitting here dying, you know?
The only good times I ever had were probably like having parties out at Mike's house and shit. Like barrel parties and a lot of people getting drunk and acting really stupid and shit.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's a lot of bullshit. A lot of people running around jerking everything off that they fucking see. Like, who gives a fuck? Even around here, there's goddamn people always fucking with people. Always. I feel like I should almost live out in the goddamn, like, Saskatchewan forest or something.
Come on down here for the winter. You can live with me for the winter if you want. Down to the valley for the winter. You can get a snow shoveling job down here or something.
I mean, you hear a lot of people talking, you know, you think you're real charismatic and shit, but you gotta figure, man, people don't even care about that shit. They really don't. They don't remember shit. Like, I don't remember what the fuck you said yesterday. So why would anyone else remember what, you know? Unless you're like a movie star or something where you can just...
No, this is gonna be the whole winter. I'm gonna be sitting here the whole fucking winter. It sucks. By myself. It's fucking gay. I used to have a lot of shit going around this house. Fucking Emma would come home from school, be playing with the dogs, watching TV in the living room. Emily'd be doing her thing in the kitchen. I'd be in the back bedroom. I used to have a lot going on over here. Now it's just dark, quiet. I just sit here by myself, one single man, one single lame fucking man.
Well, you haven't accepted the fact that you're a pretty lame guy yet. Oh, I just realized that. You knew that already. You're always saying that. Oh, we're all losers. Number 3, number 2, we're all losers, but you gotta try to build yourself up a little bit from that. You're already a loser, so what do you got to lose? Hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. You just need to get shit hauling again. Seem like you're quite a bit happier when you were shit hauling. You even hear me, Big D?
Now it gets dark. It's always fucking dark. It's like, Jesus Christ.
You just gotta shit haul again, man. You probably get low on money and shit. You're like, oh, I gotta actually do something besides play a ladder. Yeah. I'd say you got quite a bit to learn too yet, Big D. I know I got a lot to learn, but I think you still got some learning to do. What's going on here? You're just staring at the screen, not even rifling through the cards, not doing nothing. No gameplay, nothing.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point of even being alive?
Big D, come on now, Big D. There's a point to it, man. There's a point to it. Basically, just because if you kill yourself, you're going to hell for all of eternity. Think about that now. All of eternity. Never ending, hotter than fuck. Is probably the most fucked up shit you can imagine. I don't know. Personally, I can't see it being that bad, but the heat would get to you after a while.
I gotta turn on the news or something. Get in with the real fucking world here.
10 years since I had been to the dentist because I was scared to go. Dr. Craig and his staff made me feel very comfortable, and I'm not scared to go anymore.
If going to the dentist is one of your greatest fears, come see us at Jansen Dental. We'll give you something to smile about.
And now, NBC 26 Sports with sports director Charlie Sakaitis.
Welcome back to the show. While you were enjoying your slumber last night, counting sheep while...
Priority this year.
Yeah, I don't know how you sit up there like that all the time. It'd be pretty hard to do that.
Are watching here.
Fucking thing you're
On
doing
Local
right
5
now, man.
at 6:30. Tomorrow night, it's Green Bay Nation with Lily Zal, our special guest.
Yeah, at least I got that, you know.
Mike Daniels. You won't want to miss that one at 6:30 Wednesday on WFRB. It was a 1 a.m. Central Time start for the Green Bay.
Jeez, you don't have anybody to talk to other than me, you know. It's like
Stockton, California. As part of ESPN's College Hoops Tip-Off Marathon. This was not a good shooting night for GB. They finished just 30% from the floor and less than 23% from downtown, but freshman Trev Anderson had the hot hand in the first half, hitting a pair of threes. He had a team-high 14. The Phoenix led by 1 after break, but the Tigers took over in the final 20 minutes. Kenny Lowe with the block.
yeah, you're younger yet, so you still are, you know.
It was an 11-0 run that finally put the Phoenix away in the final 9 minutes, and Green Bay falls to 1-1 the season with a 76-58 loss. And tonight, Tom, it's number 9 Wisconsin taking on number 22 Creighton as well. An early season test for the Badgers to see how good they really are. Creighton also features a former Berlin standout, Toby Hagner. So, interesting local connection as well.
Wisconsin by
Only a 1.5 point favorite. Yeah, we'll see.
Watch. All right. Thank you, Ryan. What's coming up on television tonight? Here it is. NCIS on at 7, followed by Bull at 8. Then NCIS New Orleans at 9. And be sure to come back right here for Local 5 News at 10. Luke Stampy with a final weather check right after the break.
There's a CBS Evening News tonight. Rough transition. A second member of the Trump transition team quits suddenly. We're going to have a look at some of the cabinet appointments the president-elect is considering. A climate change skeptic is placed in charge of staffing at the Environmental Protection Agency, powering the United States Navy on kitchen grease. It's an innovation that's taking off. We'll have those stories tonight on the CBS Evening News.
What are you doing here?
Wait for Black Friday.
Black Friday deals on the most ordered SUV brand are going on all month long.
I can shop now, like right now?
Yes. You might want to put on some pants.
How I use them for kindling. Yeah.
Right.
Great deals all month long at the Jeep Black Friday event. Get 20% off MSRP cash allowance for an average of $7,100 in savings on select 2016 Cherokee Limited models and dealer stock.
Green Bay Nation, Wednesday nights at 6:30 on Local 5.
At Pick and Save, we've lowered prices on more than 5,000 items. The things you care about most. From produce to dairy. There's savings all over the store. And that's something worth celebrating. Now chicken of the sea tuna is only 89 cents, and Roma tomatoes are just 99 cents a pound. Pick and Save, where Wisconsin saves on groceries.
Hey, honey. You remember to look the Buick, right?
Of course I do. I'll never forget that. The My Buick app, now available in every Buick.
You closed all the apartment windows, too.
Hello? Nothing.
You're the best.
What?
I got fired
Why?
because I beat the fuck out of Justin.
Come on.
He was smart enough and I beat the fuck out of him.
No way.
Yeah, the cops are at the fucking farm right now. I left already. I drove fucking to the Zinkies or wherever they were. He missed the dumpster because his fucking eyes were all fucking bloody and shit. His fucking nose was all bloody. I beat the fuck out of him, dude. He's parked right now out there. The cops are down there.
No way. Come on. You're fucking kidding me.
So, man.
What did he do or what happened? Hey.
He was smart enough to me. Well, they're at a different farm, and I was on the phone with Kelvin. Justin running his mouth about me in the background. And he's like, yep. And I heard everything. And Justin's like, oh, I don't do it. I'm like, full fucking shit. I heard you my own 2 fucking ears. I was on the phone with Kelvin when you were doing it. And I got pissed off, and I went and beat the fuck out of him. This just happened now.
Wow, and then he tried to keep driving with a bloody face and shit?
Yeah, fucking Kyle told me that he missed the fucking dumpster. And fucking, he had to back up and he's supposed to get the fucker. He couldn't see out of his eye or something.
So how do you know you got fired?
That's what he told me. He's
Oh,
like, you're done. He's like, you're done. They decided I can't have my truck there or whatever, yada, yada, yada.
oh, wow.
It was totally fucking worth it, though.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Sorry to hear that, dude. The year's almost up anyway. Who gives a fuck?
Oh, man, that still sucks. So now the cops are after you and shit, or the cops are involved?
No, I'm just gonna say I don't know what happens.
Come on, are you fucking stupid, man? Don't be dumb. You can't just say that, man.
Dude, I did it once before. That's fine.
What do you mean? Justin's face is all fucked up and bloody and shit. You can't. Somebody, you know, somebody's gonna pay the price. And then what? Bill said you couldn't have your truck there or nothing anymore?
Yeah, something like that. Well, I was working out at a different farm, but I went over there. The fence.
Wow. And then Whitey heard about it and he called you up and he's like, I can't have that, man. I can't have you driving no more.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, man, that is fucking terrible, man. So if he was driving at a different farm, how did you able to see him or whatever?
Damn, I went over there by him. I left, and I went to go fucking kick the shit out of him.
Come on, you parked your truck, jumped in your personal vehicle, drove to a different farm?
Correct.
Wow, well, what was he saying to get you so worked up? I mean, Jesus Christ.
He was just fucking calling me fucking said I was a retard or what. I don't know, dude. I don't even remember what he was saying. It didn't matter. He's fucking pissed me off.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he ain't even gonna be there next year, is he?
No.
Well, you might be back next year now that he ain't gonna be around, you know?
Yeah, probably.
Because I told Mike the same thing a couple of weeks ago. I was like, I'm sick of fucking Justin. I always, you know? So he kind of knows that I was sick of it too, you know? Wow, that's not good. Well, yeah. So how did it go down? You just what? Did he even fight you back or anything?
I went to the farm. I parked up on the hill. I jumped down the fucking hill and he pulled to get fucking loaded. He got out of the fucking truck. The Chad had said something to come over there and fucking, I just walk out. What the fuck, motherfucker? You didn't talk shit. You can't talk right here in my face. Let's go right fucking here. I just started fucking.
And then what did and then you just started attacking him or what?
Oh, fucking dude, I had him down. I had him, trying to grab around the throat, and then he pushed me down to the ground, down, back up. But, well, first of all, he fucking went to hit me, and I blocked with my left arm, but I fucking clocked him. And I got him. I tried to grab around, fucking, and then he put me down, then I got back on him, but I grabbed right around the fucking chokehold, and fucking, he went right down to 2 knees within like 5 seconds. He was down on both knees, and I just started fucking unloading on him. Blowing a headlock, just fucking blasting him.
Holy shit. Yeah, I think you're going to end up getting in trouble with the law over that, man.
Whatever. I didn't see a thing.
Wow, well, I hope not. I hope good luck. I mean, I hope you don't get in trouble over it or something, but you could have the law knocking on your door here yet tonight wanting to take you away to jail for the night or something.
That's right. I just won't show up. I just won't go home.
Yeah. Well, you can come over here if you ever want to.
Yeah.
God damn. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That ain't good news. That ain't very good news.
No, it's perfectly fine, man. Fucking is worth it.
I cannot believe that, man. I cannot believe that.
I always said that if I'm gonna do something, I always said if I'm gonna get in trouble or get fired or something, I gotta make it worth it. I fucking made it worth it. So.
Wow, and then somebody must have called Whitey, and then he called. Was he really pissed off or anything, or what?
I don't know. Whitey texted me.
Oh, he just texted you? Wow. Did he actually say you're fired, Alex? Or he's like, oh, I just can't have that. You know, I can't be having you drive here no more.
He texted me and said, you're done.
Just those 2 words?
He said you're done because He said they said if I don't get rid of you, then I can't have my trucks there anymore.
Have your trucks where?
I don't know why these trucks aren't allowed at that farm or something. Or I don't even know.
At that farm, but you could still drive at Rosendale.
Nah, I think I'm just done.
Yeah.
I'll call you back. I gotta find out what's going on over there.
All right, bye.
Okay.
Hey, I just got a call from Alex. And he just got fired for beating the shit out of Justin.
Really?
Yep. Now the cops are looking for him.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah. I don't know if Justin did or somebody did, but he said the cops are at the farm looking for him and everything.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he said he was talking they're split up. They're split driving at two different farms today now. Alex and Justin were driving at two different farms. And Calvin was driving at the same farm as Justin, all right? And Alex called Calvin from a different farm, and he was talking on the phone with Calvin, and in the background, he heard Justin must have been talking shit about him on the CB. So he parked his truck at the one farm, drove his personal vehicle over to the other farm, ripped Justin out of the truck, beat the shit out of Justin, bloodied up his eye, bloodied up his nose and shit. He said Justin couldn't even hit the dumpster after that. Yeah, and then he went and parked his truck at the other farm. Now the cops are looking for him and shit, and the boss texted him. He's like, "You're done. You're fired." He said if he can't, they ain't. He said if he doesn't fire him, the farm ain't even gonna let him bring his trucks back to that farm anymore. So he's got to fire him.
Holy shit.
Yep. Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy, ain't it? Ripped Justin out of the truck and just beat the shit out of him. He's like, "You talking shit about me? You fucking talking to my face and shit," he was saying. Yes. Yeah, tell me about it. He's like, "Guess what just happened?" He's like, "I just beat the shit out of Justin and got fired."
So the cops are looking for Alex, and he just called you.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well," he's like, "Oh, well, you know the cops are gonna be looking for you and shit. You know, you ain't gonna just be able to get away with this, and you know, they ain't just gonna forget about it or nothing. If the cops are looking for you already, you know, you're gonna be getting in trouble." And he was like, "Oh, I'll just tell him that I didn't see nothing or something." He goes, and I was like, "Don't be fucking stupid, man. You think you can do that?" I go, "Give me a break. Justin's all bloodied up and shit. Somebody's going down. Don't be dumb." I was like, if you go home tonight, they're gonna be at your house. They're gonna be looking for you tonight at your house if you go home. You know.
Oh, what an idiot.
It's like, if you want, you can come over here. Oh yeah. He's gonna be getting charges out of it. Yeah, I think, you know. Oh yeah, like I told him he might do one night in jail. Wouldn't be more than one night, I don't think, or you know. He said to me, this just happened. He said, this just happened. So this just happened probably like an hour ago or less. Yeah, now he's still just probably driving around knowing he can't go home or nothing. The cops are looking for him at the farm. Yeah, he said the cops are at the farm and everything. Yeah, that's what I said. He was like, oh, don't. He's like, it was worth it though, man. It was worth it. Yeah, Justin's quite a bit bigger than Alex too. Alex is just one of them smaller guys that's kind of a scrappier kind of guy, you know, like a crazy scrappy kind of guy. Justin, he's one of them big. He's a little bit bigger, you know. I would think Justin would be able to beat the shit out of him, really, but. Well, if he didn't, somebody did, you know. Yeah, he said. Alex said somebody told him that Justin couldn't even hit the dumpster after that. His face and shit was so fucked up. Apparently not. Yeah, I don't know why. Probably because of that one day I told you I fucked the boss over. Remember? I was like, I ain't going in or whatever. Yeah, I think he must have wanted me to really go in that day. Now he's pissed off at me about it. Really? Yep.
So he hasn't called you since?
No, I called him though, and he hasn't even called me back.
You call him and he doesn't answer or nothing?
I called him one time, yeah, and he didn't answer.
You never tried calling him since?
Yeah, I called him the other day. He didn't answer.
So you said you only called him once, though.
Yeah, the other day. Told him I was can still haul if he needed me. But Alex said Justin fucked up his truck, and his truck wrecked his truck for the season, so his truck was parked. So now, yeah. So now that I don't think he had a truck for me, all of his trucks were, you know. But now if Alex don't have a truck no more, maybe he'll have a truck for me again.
You think you're the best hauler and shit, but he gives up your spot first before Alex and before everyone.
Well, because I'm the least one that, you know, I'm the one that wants to haul the least, you know. If there's a day off, I want to take it. Like, I'm not trying to haul a lot of hours, you know. Everybody else seems like they always act like they want to haul all the time, you know. I want the hours and shit, but I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm the least willing, you know. So yeah.
It seems like that gets rewarded. If you want to work, then you work however much you want, pretty much.
Alex got it. Yeah, that's how it is at the end of the season. Everybody gets really fucking sick of everybody, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody gets really sick of everybody's bullshit. After, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gets really on edge and shit towards the end of the year. Yeah. Even when I even called the boss and told him about a couple weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I just can't take fucking Justin no more, you know? Oh man. So he knows that Justin is a little pain in the ass, you know?
Cleaner. But no, otherwise, the engine doesn't notice the difference.
In 2009, Mavis committed the Navy
Yeah.
to 50%
Yeah, I
usage
guess.
of alternative fuels by the year 2020.
Why has this been such a priority with you?
Well, it's to make us better warfighters. Energy is a vulnerability. Energy can be used as a...
Wow, now Alex has got to come over here tonight because he fucking nowhere to go. Cops are at his house already.
...as a fuel being brought into Afghanistan. That's too high a price to pay.
No, but I told him he could if he needed somewhere to go.
Petroleum had to be added to biofuel for it to pack enough punch to be feasible. But a Panama City, Florida company, ARA, was working on a process to make sterile water in remote areas when they stumbled on a way to make biofuel identical to petroleum.
From this material here, we make jet and diesel.
Chuck Red is the company's vice president of field development.
It's a material that has all the same molecules as petroleum crude, but from a renewable feedstock.
One of those feedstocks is Ethiopian mustard seeds that can grow in arid ground and can be used by farmers as a rotation crop. ARA's process can also use waste grease from water treatment plants and kitchens. ARA's senior vice president Glenn McDonald saw an opportunity for his company and the world.
I hope that one day all diesel vehicles are operated with our fuel. I hope that all commercial jets are operated with our fuel.
Yeah, he is.
For the U.S. Navy, that goal is well underway. Alternative fuels now power 30% of naval ships and 50% of its bases.
Yeah.
Taylor, CBS News, Panama City.
Yeah, I think he's definitely going to get charges brought on him if the cops are out there and shit.
Together by student debt.
He probably won't have to spend. He probably won't have to spend any time in jail, but I'll bet he ends up paying some fines and get some charges against him. Might have to spend 1 or 2 nights in jail too. Might have to.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of change. We actually use change.
Luckily, there are some things we can still afford.
Like a service bestseller.
Our average
I don't know, man. No, it ain't, man.
$25 a month, and plans start at only $10.
I assaulted that one guy. Assaulted him with a deadly weapon. Now, you know.
And we're proud to have received
I battery assaulted with a deadly weapon, and I only had to serve 1 night in jail and fucking, you know. Yeah.
So when my asthma symptoms kept coming back from my long-term control medicine, I talked to my
Yeah.
doctor and found a missing piece in my asthma treatment with Brio.
Once daily Brio prevents asthma symptoms. Brio's for
Yep, and Alex is just gonna get the same. They dropped the deadly weapon charge. It was just an assault, and Alex is gonna get the same thing.
Brio opens up airways to help improve
Just an
breathing
assault.
for a full 24 hours. Brio contains a type of medicine that increases the risk of death from asthma.
Yeah, which is a misdemeanor.
Risk of hospitalization in children and adolescents. Brio is not for people whose asthma is
I don't know. It's the same fucking thing, ain't it?
like an inhaled corticosteroid. Once your asthma is well controlled, your doctor will decide if you can
So
stop
yeah,
Brio.
was a misdemeanor.
Control medicine, like an inhaled
If it would have been with a deadly weapon, it would have been a felony. But
if your asthma does not improve or gets worse.
Ask your doctor if 24-hour Brio could be a missing piece for you. See if you're eligible for 12 months free at mybrio.com.
yeah, 1 night. Yeah. Fun.
Stops working,
Fun.
your whole day stops. Try this. Only Aleve can stop pain for 12 hours. Plus, Aleve is recommended by more doctors than any other brand in minor arthritis therapy. Aleve. Live whole, not part.
Basically.
I've seen such a change in Einstein since he started eating the new Pinnacle recipe. The number one ingredient in it is beef.
Wow, Alex got fired for beating the shit out of Justin.
He has enough energy to believe that he can jump high enough to catch a bird. It has real feet, brains, backbone, and he loves it. We were coming for an interview. He wanted to wear his tie.
It's my power time. Giving power.
Try new Beneful
He
Original
beat the shit out of Justin. Yeah, and then Mike had to fire him. He's been working for Mike. This is his 3rd year now. I go, he'll probably have you back next year, man. Justin will be moved out of the state. You'll be able to come back. He was like, I don't give a fuck. He goes, it's pretty much the end of the year anyways. He goes, I don't give a fuck.
We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
What about his unemployment, though, you know? If he's planning on getting unemployment, now he got fired, you know, for doing that.
The average student debt has more than tripled and now tops $30,000. Jill Schlesinger has tonight's Eye on Money.
So you're gonna keep a pizza, Mom?
Living with his parents in Verona, New Jersey is not what
Should I call him right now and put him on three-way call and you can hear what he's got to say?
college last year. But then again, he didn't
Wow, you don't want me to three-way call him?
in student debt either.
Obviously, I love my family, I love the free food, and I love my dog.
Don't be fucking gay. You gonna stay quiet and listen to me talk to him or not?
And it's just tough because with these loans and all these debts that us millennials have, we can't.
DeCandia's story is one of more than 75 million other millennials juggling debt and economic uncertainty. Consider this. For the first time, more millennials are living with parents than with spouses or partners. And since the recession, young adults have been slower to buy homes. 27-year-old Crystal White just got engaged. She and her fiancé rent a small apartment in L.A. Plans for a wedding and buying a house are on hiatus as they chip away at their combined student loans that top $100,000.
Things have at least been delayed by 2 to 3 years from where we want them to be.
White, a graphic designer, has been meeting her student loan obligations and paying off credit cards each month.
I think it's just really important to no longer view millennials as just whining kids. We're adults, we're professionals, and we're working really hard to get where our parents were and to do better than our
Yeah, he didn't answer, man. He's probably getting in trouble right now.
So, Jill, if people like Crystal White are living paycheck to paycheck, hoping the car doesn't break down, how can they save?
You know, it's amazing. She is setting aside 2% of
No, nothing like that. He's probably
retirement, and I think that's what you have to
he's
do.
probably going over to one of his buddies or something.
Get into the habit of saving, and as your budget allows, you increase it slowly, but you've got to start somewhere.
And the magic ingredient is time. Start early.
Indeed.
Jill Schlesinger, thank you so much.
Thanks.
We love this story in the newsroom today at the Vatican.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, man. You just can't do that, you know.
A Cubs hat, so he too could celebrate their World Series win. Later this week, the Pope will give the Archbishop a Cardinals hat as he elevates Sufich to Cardinal.
Yeah, the thing is, it just ain't worth it, you know. And I was about that same age as he is now, a little bit younger than him he is now when I did that. And I had to go to, you know.
Tonight's Eye on Money segment is sponsored by Voya Financial, changing the way you think of retirement.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna run from the law for tonight. He ain't gonna get, you know, he won't get caught tonight or nothing. But if he'd go home, I'll bet he would. If he'd go home to his house and think he'd be able to be all right for the night, he'd probably end up get it.
Quick question: what are Voya retirement squirrels doing in my house?
We're putting away accounts. We don't want to show the importance of saving for the future. So
Well, they ain't gonna look for him after. They ain't gonna be looking for him after tonight, probably, you know.
Your spokes metaphor.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't believe that.
As I left the hospital after a DVT blood clot, I had a lot to think about. What about the people I care about?
People assault people every fucking day like this. This happens every day. This ain't a big crime or nothing. This ain't nothing.
Was this the best treatment for me? So I asked my doctor.
Guy got pissed off and punched another guy in the face. It happens every fucking day, a million times.
And reduces the risk of them happening again. Yes, Eliquis treats DVT and PE blood clots. Eliquis also has significantly less major bleeding than the standard treatment. Both made me turn around.
Ah, he fucking has got fired.
Tells you to. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases
It's
fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. If you had a spinal injection while on Eliquis, call your doctor right away if you have tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. While taking Eliquis, you may bruise more easily, and it may take longer than usual for bleeding to stop. Seek immediate medical care for sudden signs of bleeding, like unusual bruising. Eliquis may increase your bleeding risk if you take certain medicines. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures.
Eliquis treats DVT and PE blood clots, plus had less major bleeding. Both made Eliquis the right treatment for me. Ask your doctor if switching to Eliquis is right for you.
Abdominal pain, bloating, you may have IBS. Ask your doctor if non-prescription IBGuard is right for you. IBGuard calms the angry gut. Available in the digestive aisle at CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid.
Ordinary tissues left Dakota's nose sore and red. So Dad slayed the problem with Puffs Plus lotion instead. With lotion to soothe and softness to please, a nose in need deserves Puffs indeed.
Salonpas. We're the world leader in medicinal pain patches. When developing an alternative to expensive prescription lidocaine pain patches, our goal was clear. Make new Salonpas lidocaine the best alternative, period. We kept the
Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks.
Gel-based technology and filled them with the maximum strength unscented lidocaine you can buy without a prescription. The only thing we didn't
Do you realize that it's not even 6 o'clock right now?
Nothing is proven stronger or more effective against pain. Try it today.
Wow, ain't that fucking sad? It's not even 6 o'clock yet, and it already feels like a million o'clock.
And lasts up to 12 hours. Tums only lasts up to 3. For longer lasting relief and one durable habit, try Duo Fusion from the makers of Zantac. A new twist.
The judge says Brandon Dassey can go free, so why is he still behind bars? We have a live report and the 10th anniversary of the unsolved murder of Connie Belgium in Appleton, all coming your way at 6.
Finally tonight, the latest pop culture phenomenon has given us pause. So we did. Here's Michelle Miller.
The rules are simple. Get a group together, strike a pose, then stay still as the camera weaves through a scene frozen in time, like walking through a picture. We don't know exactly why, but it all started around Halloween with these students at a Jacksonville high school using the hashtag Mannequin Challenge. Then other schools joined in their classrooms, lunchrooms, and pep rallies. Many are set to rap duo Ray Shrimmer's song, Black Beatles. One of the real Beatles, Paul McCartney, did his version, tweeting, "Love those Black Beatles." Now it's just exploding. Here's last weekend's Garth Brooks concert. And pro teams are in on the game too, like the NFL's New York Giants and the NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers in the White House with the First Lady. Former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton and her staff paused on Election Day last week. And funny man Kevin Hart and Beyonce haven't dropped the ball. These preschoolers from East Orange, New Jersey beat that video by 8 million views. Who did it the best? Me! Okay, you come over here. And they didn't mind a little coaching to help boost those numbers. Okay, you ready? Freeze! And here at CBS, we may be all about hard news, but we're not as stiff as you think. Michelle Miller, CBS News, New York.
Just kidding. And that's the CBS Evening News for tonight. For all of us at CBS News all around the world, good night.
Yeah, I feel a little bit better now that Alex got fired. Honestly, I'm definitely going to be calling the boss tomorrow, that's for sure. Again, I mean, yeah. Well, I gotta be able to fucking shit all, or, you know, at least get the unemployment for the winter, you know. You'd think he'd want me back next year. Now he doesn't have Justin back next year, you know. You'd think he'd want me back next year yet.
An area of rain showers clipping the northern side of our coverage area. Nothing terribly heavy, but anywhere from about Door County back across the bay into Marinette, Menominee County, and also shifting through Langley, Menominee County, Wisconsin. Also seeing a few of those rain showers. We'll have that.
Well, he never talked to me after that, you know.
This evening, 46 at 9.
Never heard from him after that.
But but also some areas of thick fog by early tomorrow morning. Also, when we say highs in the 50s and 60s for the
I don't know about that one.
forecast. Local 5 News
And I read you that text message that he sent me that day. It didn't make it seem, no, he made it seem like it was my choice, you know? He's like, if you're gonna do it, if you want to go there, you know?
First, though, the battle over Brendan Dassey's release continues in the courts.
From WFRB TV, Green Bay, Fox Cities, and the Lake.
Now here it is, WFRV, Channel 5 News at 6.
In HD.
In HD.
Good evening, thank you for joining us.
Here's Tom Zalaski now.
Tonight, the wait for Brendan Dassey's release will continue.
I see you left the stream, huh?
General Brad Schimmel filed an emergency motion to keep Dassey behind bars for at least another day as his office works to file another appeal. The move comes a day after a federal judge ruled that Dassey must be let out of prison. Dassey is currently being held in the Columbia
What a loser.
Institute near Portage. Dassey was sentenced to life in prison alongside his uncle Stephen Avery for his alleged role in the 2005 murder of Teresa Halbach. Dassey, who was 16 at the time of the murder, told police he
no.
Avery killed Halbach. In August,
The year's pretty much over anyways, you know? That's why he didn't call me back. He didn't have a truck for me because Justin wrecked his, so he had to get in a different truck. Sean's been driving my truck, so I don't have a truck.
Ruled the state's appeal was insufficient and ordered Dassey's release. Dassey's attorney says several factors led to yesterday's ruling.
You had a young man who believed that the only way he was going to get out of that room was to tell these police officers what they wanted to hear.
Now, our Donald Robinson has been following these events from outside the Columbia Correctional Institution in Portage, and he joins us live now with more. Donald?
Tom, as you mentioned, a federal judge did order that Brendan Dassey be released from this federal prison behind me, the Columbia.
It's like, I ain't got nothing going on here. I don't like to do shit. You know, I ain't never going to be able to get a woman in the future.
A number of doors when they do decide to release him. We are on the main road in front of the prison. There are plenty of.
I got the money. I got everything except for the attitude now.
We've seen a lot of employees of the prison go back and forth.
I got the money, man. I just don't have the attitude anymore. I don't want to put in the time or the effort. It's like I don't even care if I have one. I'm just too lazy to even try to get one.
They had to meet with the federal probation office. They had to give an address to where he would live once he was released. That's the latest out here. We'll stay on the story. I'm sure it will take
I already did it. So I already did it too many times in my life. I already went through it too many times. I don't, you know.
Donald Robinson, Local 5 News.
I already went through the cycle. Oh, here's Alex now. Here's Alex.
Once again, reaching out to the public, asking for
see what Alex has to say.
was found in her home on Appleton.
Hello.
Earlier this year, Appleton police.
Yeah, anything new?
Olson, a former co-worker of hers, as a suspect. They also said they were seeking new information relating to a car that was seen near her home, a 1996 Ford Taurus.
So what? You think that he called the cops?
Giving up hope.
Somebody took life from her, and that person should be held accountable. And we are hopeful for justice. Gosh, it would be nice sooner than later. It's been a long wait, and patience gets very tiring.
If you have any information, you are asked to call Appleton Police. We will have more on this story tonight at 10. The trial of the suspect in the murder of an Oneida couple is moving forward. Today,
so you think you're not going to get in trouble over it, or what?
The death of 77-year-old Harry Brown Bear and his wife Lorraine. Reed is charged with 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. His next court appearance.
Well, what do you mean? Isn't Justin's face the proof?
Both died of multiple stab wounds. They also say Vance Reed was drinking with them.
Well, Justin's saying that you did it.
His DNA was found on a gun holster at the scene. Green Bay police put 2 men behind bars for setting up credit cards.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope that's how it is, but I don't think they're that fucking stupid, man.
Appearing across the state and in Minnesota during the past year. Police recommend that people monitor their credit card accounts if you pay at the pump that way. And also, they have some other tips to avoid being a victim of identity theft.
You can grab onto the skimmer or grab onto the reader, credit card holder, and
Oh, wow. I'll be very surprised if he's that beat up and you don't get in any trouble. I'll be very surprised.
And when all else fails, you can go inside and pay for your gas.
Now, the two suspects in custody have no ties.
Yeah, but everybody pretty much knows that it was you, you know. It's just whether or not they can, you know.
Wisconsin Congressman Paul Ryan will keep his job as Speaker of the House. He was reelected by the House Republican Conference with a unanimous vote today. He won't actually assume the position until early January when the next session of Congress begins. As for the election, it may be over, but several campaigns who came to Northeast Wisconsin still owe some money, and it is putting taxpayers on the hook.
Well, how much hauling do you think there was left this year? This was the last week?
Local law enforcement provided security for the event. It was all done to make sure the venue was safe for the
So I should probably call up Mike now and see if he's got a truck for me, huh?
Spring primaries show that almost 50% of the bills have been paid up.
Oh, what do you mean?
We're doing our due diligence. We're being the stewards of taxpayer dollars to try to get that money reimbursed back to the city of Green Bay so that the taxpayers here in the city of
Why are you saying I shouldn't call him?
take on that bill.
Campaigns not paying their bills have become all too common, and for that reason, some agencies across the state didn't
Even if I don't say anything about it?
Coming up, how Northeast Wisconsin will be represented in the White House over the holidays, and a look at how Storm Team 5 is working to keep
For the whole year, though?
get closer to winter.
And the end is near for our incredibly warm start to November.
Oh,
We
man.
Highs in the 50s and 60s for our first serious cold shot of air.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all ahead in the Storm Team 5 forecast.
So are you gonna be filing unemployment or not?
And Aaron Davison.
Why?
Local 5 News. Sponsored by Van Brady's.
What?
Why shop anywhere else?
Don't wait until Black Friday for super deals.
Because it's Black
Oh, really? But you think I should be able to file it?
$5.99 for a stainless steel KitchenAid dishwasher.
That's $100 in savings.
A Maytag front-load washer
Alright,
and
bud.
matching dryer now only $6.99 each piece.
That's $600 in savings for the pair.
Save $690 on a Whirlpool French door stainless steel refrigerator, now just $9.99.
Black November savings coming your way.
So don't wait until Black Friday for super deals.
Shop today during Black November.
Only at Van Brady.
It's a simple fact. At Maco's, your choices are just as important to us as they are to you. When you buy from us, you get the expertise and advice of our designers. They'll help you select the flooring that best fits your lifestyle and budget. Maco's, now that's value.
Winterworld vinyl windows are the best value on the market today. They keep the weather out, utility dollars in, and look great. Get 10 double hung.
Yeah, I was just talking to Alex.
Upgrade to triple pane for only $69 each. Do your homework.
Yeah.
Simply the best.
Yeah, the fucker's having delusions of grandeur, man. He thinks he's gonna get off scot-free over it.
Broadway family, choose from thousands of sale price vehicles like this 2016 Ford F-150, only $188 a month.
He's like, yeah, I was just talking to Chad. He goes, he said that both his eyes and face is all swollen shut and swollen right up. He goes. I was like, so you think Justin called the cops or what? And he's like, oh yeah, I know he called the cops. He goes.
Challenge.
And he thinks because Calvin and Chad were there, the only ones there to see him whip his ass, and they're both gonna say that they didn't see nothing. So he thinks he's gonna get off.
We live in a pick and choose world. Love or like, noise,
Yeah.
calm or break.
He said the only ones to see him whip his ass was Calvin, Chad, and the guy that was operating the fill tractor. And all three of them guys said they weren't gonna say they said they didn't see nothing. So he thinks he's gonna get off.
So your sleep goes from good to great to wow. Get the gift of amazing sleep. Only at a Sleep Number store. Right now, save $500 on
I don't know. I was like, his face is the proof, man. And he's saying that you did it. What the fuck? Do you think they're idiots? I was like, you're going down. Can't just do that and then just, you know. So you're saying if one guy beats the shit out of another guy and nobody's around, you can do that? If I came up to your house and just beat the shit out of you and, you know, then just left your house and I was like, oh yeah, that wasn't me who beat the shit out of him. Nobody's seen it, I can just do that? No, I don't think so.
Plenty of clouds. Most will stay dry for this evening, but there are some rain showers just picking the northern side of our area. Let's take you to the live picture coming in right now from the Hi-Fi Skycam Network, and that is a little shoot. Not much happening there. Clouds, dry weather. We did have a round.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Alex is going down. I'll be surprised if you don't go down. The cops, if the cops are not that fucking stupid.
Where there could be a few light rain showers that continue for the next hour or two, and then we'll all be dry once again. High map, the highs map looks like this: upper 40s to lower 50s. Even some mid 50s in Toronto, 54 in Wapaka, 48 today officially in Appleton, Oshkosh at 49, and 52 degrees.
Wow, can you believe Alex actually parked his semi, jumped in his car, drove to another farm?
In Toronto, and it's going to be another mild evening because we've got a lot of clouds around, and it's not going to allow temperatures to drop off quickly or drastically.
That is crazy. That's hard to believe. Parked his truck at one farm, jumped in his vehicle, drove to the other farm. You'd think that time he's driving to the other farm, he'd relax a little bit.
And this little line kind of trails back off into Menominee County in northwestern Toronto.
You had to be pretty furious to do all that.
So areas to the north of Green Bay, perhaps a few sprinkles. Also, it does look like a few are trying to pop up down there in Sheboygan County. Nothing that's going to be terribly heavy or long-lasting. We do have some clearing that will take place back in west central Wisconsin. Eventually, that works in. And once we clear out, though, we will have some fog develop early tomorrow morning. So we lose the clouds, but then we gain more clouds right at the ground level in the form of some fog for early tomorrow morning. Futurecast running this through now. I'm going to take us out a couple days to kind of show you the trend of what's going to happen. Tonight, there's the fog. Then tomorrow, we should go back to a mostly sunny sky. Some more low clouds of fog for tomorrow night going into Thursday. As the strong winds start to...
I probably would have did the same kind of thing, you know?
Back into the 60s. But as we go into Thursday, look what starts to show up.
Yeah, almost. I mean, after a while, I probably would have fought back because I already went through that. I already went through all this bullshit. When you whip somebody's ass like that or you do that, it's a lot of fucking, you know, you got to pay the price for the rest of your life.
With rain showers on Saturday and into Saturday midnight.
It's on your record and everything. It's not on mine. I got expunged off my record, but I mean, you know, it'll be on your record and shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Will then burn off around midday tomorrow, and then we'll have mostly sunny skies to take us.
You got to pay the fines, you know, spend a night in jail. It's like, geez, it just ain't worth it.
Look at how above average we'll be. 62 on Thursday, back into the low 60s for Friday, and then here comes that strong front down to 40 on Saturday, and highs only in the 30s on Sunday, 40 on Monday, and we're trying to fight back to the mid-40s for this time next week.
Yeah, it is. It isn't the best, that's for sure. If you got anxiety or anything like that, it'd be rough.
Patchy fog, a low near 38. And for tomorrow, plan on some early fog, then mostly sunny, not a bad day, 55. Southeast winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. As we bring in the next 7 days, low 60s for Thursday and Friday, chance for rain showers on Friday.
Oh, that's the thing. Once it's time to go to bed at 7 o'clock, you got to get in your cell, and then once they lock the door behind you, you know you're in there for the night, you know? And it's just a little room, too. It's just a little room, you know, a little bit bigger than my bathroom here. You're in there with one other guy in a bunk bed, and you got a little, you know, stainless steel toilet in the corner. Once they lock the door for the night, you know you ain't getting out of there until they want you out of there in the morning.
Weather Awareness Week in Wisconsin. Meteorologist Jordan Lamers joins us now to explain how Storm Team 5 is making preparations for the inevitable snow and cold. Jordan?
Thank you, Luke. Well, Winter Weather Awareness Week is designed by the National Weather Service to remind everyone...
Yeah, well, if you disobey the law, that's the thing, you know.
Weather and extreme cold. Now, Storm Team 5 attended a conference this morning with the Weather Service to make sure our viewers stay up to date with the latest information.
And don't be stupid.
They are running an ensemble. It's a chance for the National Weather Service.
But yeah,
partners like the media.
Alex fired.
Where we can improve on communicating severe weather threats.
Members of Storm Team 5, along with
Alex
emergency
fired.
management officials, joined together at the National Weather Service in Green Bay to learn about the latest technology being made available for forecasting and warnings.
We rely really on the media to relay that information, disseminate it to the viewers, to the public, so that we can talk about the impacts and what to do to stay safe with the upcoming winter season.
I would say it was almost 20 years that they've been doing these media and EMS type programs with the Weather Service.
Meteorologists took a look back and discussed some of the major storms of this past summer season as a better way to predict them in the future. Also on the agenda, a new system to help meteorologists forecast how much snow will fall during a winter storm or blizzard. Learning while building critical relationships with the Weather Service forecasters.
When we get into severe weather situations or even winter storm situations, we get into those chat rooms and we're talking with each other.
That way, Storm Team 5 can always keep you up to date, not only with the most accurate forecasts, but with potentially life-saving information directly from Ohio.
We know who these people are, and they're not just a name on somewhere on the screen.
Hey, Tubby.
What's up, man?
Hey, Tubby.
Hey.
Yeah, I still got the stream going, Big D. I still got the stream going.
Come on.
Yeah, baby.
You actually playing or anything or not?
Yeah, I'm not playing, no.
You're not playing?
Nah.
You're not playing, you're just going through your cards?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Of course you don't, man.
Want to watch something good on Bigfoot tonight or something? Or another episode of Dog Man I Got It Ready.
Dentures starting at just $3.99 and ready in days, not weeks. Dentistry's never been easier. Call 1-800-ASPEN Dental.
What makes a Subaru so special? Safety, security, handling, protecting your family. All things a Subaru from Bergstrom Subaru can give you. Lease an all-wheel drive 2017 Subaru Outback 2.5i all-wheel drive for $229 a month. Or lease a 2017 Subaru Legacy 2.5i for $225 a month. Plus, during the month of November, get a $300 Visa card on every new or used vehicle purchase. Shop Bergstrom Subaru, Highway 41, exit 160 in Oshkosh, or shop our full inventory online at BergstromSubaru.com.
Ah, give me a break, man. Come on.
A questionable property management company. The employees are now speaking up. Putting people in situations that they couldn't handle.
Yeah, that one sucked. About the guy walked through the woods talking about all the tree X's.
Yeah, I'm
We're all pursuing something. The founding fathers call it happiness. But you?
I watched quite a bit of that before I shut it off.
Getting through that final month. Or maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, man. Could have been a hunter back there making a goddamn blind.
Purveyor will help you find it. Because when you're pursuing healthy, happiness comes along for the ride. Purveyor, it's your health, your happiness. Let's get after it.
Amazing Black Friday offers are here during the Ford year-end event.
You gotta get real, man. You gotta get real.
Plus, get $1,000 Black Friday bonus cash on top of other great offers. All from Ford, with the most 5-star ratings and the highest owner loyalty.
Emily, every time I start to miss Emily, and then I talk to her, I just think of what a fucking D-bag she is.
Or escape, plus $1,000 Black Friday bonus cash. See your local Ford dealer today.
It's like, give me a break already. Jesus Christ.
Cerebral Palsy Center of Green Bay has nearly raised enough money to pay for a multi-million-dollar expansion.
I always think she's got to work at the volunteer at the, at the drug center or whatever. She thinks she's like,
CP Center officials say the center is needed to accommodate their growing number.
And I was like, I texted her on Facebook tonight. I was like, oh, you know, I really miss you and Emma and shit like that. And I saw her. I don't remember what I said. I was like, I've been really sad. I go, really miss you and Emma. And she was like, she said something like, I really hope that you find inner peace or something. She goes.
Washington, D.C. to take part in the White House's Christmas display.
Yeah, and then that just reminded me what a fucking what a dumbass.
Tree farm. It'll be hauled to Washington, D.C. to be decorated and displayed.
Just reminded me what a fucking. Hey, I miss who she used to be for them first 3 years we were dating when she would smoke together and shit, you know. Sure do miss that. You know, she'd come home from work and we'd sit and smoke together and hang out every night together, you know. Sure do miss that, but I mean, she got to be pretty gay then when she quit smoking, you know. Yeah, and I look at her pictures on Facebook and shit, and she's got to be one of the ugliest women on there.
Choose from thousands of sale-priced vehicles, like this 2017 Chevy Cruze. Low payments of $149 a month. Lease a 2017 Malibu.
No, she's just single now. Yeah, they broke up. Yeah, I don't know who broke up with who, but I think she broke up with Emily.
Local 5 News brought to you by Broadway Automotive. It's just better at Broadway.
Windows of Wisconsin is offering you the most amazing deal on improving your home. For just a short time, buy one Infinity window, get a second free.
Yeah, the thing is, there's a lot of women out there, but God, it's just, you know, I don't want to find, I just want to have one the way I want it. I don't want to have to find one and spend a couple of months to get it to the point where I want it. I just want to have it the way I want it right away.
Find us online at windowsofwisconsin.com. Windows of Wisconsin. Wow, what a window.
Well, it's a big day.
Every family has its rules. Like a hearty all-natural breakfast on a big day. Even if it's a weekend. At Jones, our family has its own rules. Like only using honest-to-goodness ingredients in our
Yeah, there's a lot better ones too, though.
No MSG, nitrates, or preservatives. We will never compromise on our family rules.
You can have one that's that cool and everything, and she's a babe, you know?
Taste how our family rules lead to better quality sausage.
Yeah, that's pretty rare to find.
And she smokes weed, you know? You can have all of it. Well, the thing is, you only get to live one time, so you want to try to find that girl, and your one chance that you get, you want to try to find that one, you know? Because if you don't find the cool one, you're just settling for... If you don't find the cool one, you're just settling for dog shit, and you're, you know?
Lakeshore Heating and Cooling is proud to offer quality green products and service you can depend on.
If you just sit here in your house your whole life until you die, you basically wasted your life that you're given.
The Potbelly's #1 Jeep dealer. Now we're working hard to become #1 in Ram. Don't get stuck in the heavy snow this winter. Pack up your green and gold in a new Colosso Ram truck. Heavy duty, light duty, you name it, we got it. Colosso has more bikes than any other Potbelly dealer. You gotta go Colosso. Because we do deals the other guys just won't.
Wow, you should think about moving down here for the winter and finding a job.
Wisconsin powerhouse Ram dealer.
You could make probably make a couple bucks more an hour, probably more than $9 an hour, I'll tell you that.
Lakeshore Heating and Cooling is proud to offer quality green products and service.
Probably find yourself a girl down here in the valley.
And now, Local 5 Sports with Ryan Rodig.
Me and you went out looking for girls every weekend. We'd be able to find one eventually before the winter was over.
Today, the Packers Hall of Fame came in and provided a good distraction as they announced Donald Driver and Mark Lee as the class of 2016. Lee played in Green Bay from 1980 to 1990. He's second in franchise history among quarterbacks of the team with 31 career interceptions. Now, Driver went from being a 7th-round pick to a superstar for the Pack, playing in 204 games over the course of 14 seasons, and that's second to Brett Favre. Double D is also Green Bay's all-time leading receiver in receptions and yards.
It's just mind-boggling to be able to say that your work is just good enough to be selected for that. I know there's been a lot of factors that passed through here over the years. It's a small, elite group to get recognized. It is true testimony of my journey on and off the field. Something that I can always look back and be able to tell my kids that they dad, he accomplished something great.
Really talented.
Well, time to turn the page in a few weeks for the Green and Gold. And that starts tonight with a brand new edition of Locker Room Live at Purcell's in Madison. That's where you're looking right now. So pretty soon, host coach Kristen Lamont Green will look back on that loss to the Titans and preview Sunday's game against the Redskins.
Their special guest tonight is Packers wide receiver Geronimo Allison. And tomorrow it's Green Bay Nation with Lily Zhao. Her special guest will be Packers defensive lineman Mike Daniels. Well, I'm sure he'll have plenty to say about that loss to the Titans. The Lowe's a 1 a.m. Central Time start for the Green Bay men's basketball team. This morning, the Phoenix taking on Pacific in Stockton, California as part of ESPN's College Hoops Tip-Off Marathon. This was not a good shooting, well, morning, I guess, for GB. They finished just 30% from the floor and less than 23% from downtown, but freshman Trevor Anderson had the hot hand in the first half, hitting a pair of threes. He hit team high at 14. The Phoenix actually led by one at the break, despite all the struggles, but the Tigers start to take over. There's a dunk by Sammy Alaraki for the putback, and it was an 11-0 run that really did GB in with just under 9 minutes.
Well, we both know you're never going to have one, so don't be fucking dumb.
76-58 loss. And the Badgers and Creighton play tonight in a battle of top 25 teams. A good early test for Bucky to see where they stand.
Look forward to that. Yeah. All right. We thank you, Ryan. We're going to take a look at your final weather check after this, so stay with us. Tonight on television, NCIS is at 7, Bull is at 8, NCIS New Orleans at 9, and we are back at 10.
After being so afraid of dental work and needles, the staff at Janssen Dental made me feel at ease while I was getting my dental work done. I couldn't believe how easy it was.
If going to the dentist is one of your greatest fears, come see us at Janssen Dental. We'll give you something to smile about.
Local 5 News brought to you by NEW Laser. Uncover the beauty in you.
It's been about 25 years since I'd had any work done, and wanted to go into sedation dentistry, and it was a great experience. I would recommend it to anybody.
If going to the dentist is one of your greatest fears, come see us at Janssen Dental. We'll give you something to smile about.
The real inventor of the Reuben sandwich may be debatable, but its great taste is not. At Subway, this authentic classic is stuffed with lean corned beef, Bavarian-style sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, and Thousand Island dressing on new freshly baked rye bread. Only at Subway.
The holidays are upon us. Time to start sprucing up your home and picking out your gifts.
Surround yourself with the sights of Christmas and find everything on your list at the Whispering Pines Tree Farm Holiday Shop. With thousands of ornaments and unique holiday decor, you'll find something for everyone. Spark your holiday fever. Indulge in some award-winning yummies. You already know us for our award-winning trees. Now begin a new holiday tradition. Take the short drive to Oconto and stop in at the Whispering Pines Tree Farm Holiday Shop. Open daily through December 24th.
Windows of Light, Angels Forever, downtown Appleton. There's no place like Windows. There's no place like Windows. There's no place like Windows.
Want to join the exciting world of broadcasting? Local 5 is currently seeking enthusiastic and motivated professionals to sell.
Hey, Big Davo.
Take your sales experience.
Hey, Big Davo. Yeah, it's official. I'm turning on my YouTube.